We know that it's been a few months of this car sitting in the background of our videos. We made a video announcing that we'd bought this car and brought it back to our shop, and you haven't heard anything since. Reason for that is really just, we don't want to make videos for the sake of making videos. We only want to show you guys things when we feel like we've done something that's worth highlighting on camera. But that changes today because we feel like we did something that's worth sharing with you guys. We've got a donor car for the swap we're gonna do. Not this one, that's right, this is Reed's. We still haven't really shown you guys anything on it, but we will soon, we promise. But this is not the donor car, that's the donor car. Yeah, but yeah, we bought a wrecked Toyota Altezza. It's hard to say wrecked. We bought a Toyota Altezza that was crashed into, but everything that we need for our swap is in great condition. Obviously, we told you in the last video that our goal is to put a 3SGE beams and a 6-speed manual in the FRS because we feel like that would give us an FRS with like the best driving dynamics and basically be what we think Toyota should have done from the factory. We've been searching for a motor set for a while. We were looking for an engine trans, weren't really finding any deals. Everything that we saw that was for sale was a lot more money than we felt was worth spending on just an engine and a transmission. And we ended up buying this entire car for half as much as what we were finding people selling just the engines for, which felt like a major come up. It's got 180,000 kilometers, runs and drives great.
Ooh, oil rat?
Oh really? Oh damn.
Ooh, oil all over this? Why is there oil here? Oil pissing out of the VVTi maybe? Pissing on an engine stand and reseal some shit for sure.
She's man.
Yeah. Oh, we got 6-speed manual transmission. We got HKS sticker cluster. We got Tiger on the dash. We got the kitty. We got Tiger pillar.
Yeah, Tiger pillar is an important modification. This is awesome. This is, you know, we bought this car because we really like this. The rusting password JDM hardware is a major bonus. If it wasn't for that, I don't think we would have bought the car, but thankfully it's got the rusting password JDM hardware, and that's like a hard sell, important. Oh my God, it's so flexy. Holy crap. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Dude, the password JDM hardware, very structurally secure.
Get him, Derek. Get him. Get him.
What is this made out of?
Yeah! Wow, this thing is strong. This is insane. POV, you boot stomping a Altezza Rocket Bunny duck lip thing.
What do you got there?
Get him, Cooter. Oh, that was easy.
Because I need to know if this thing has Starlight headliner.
Yeah, back to this Altezza. We got a really good deal on it because it was crashed into, obviously. That's no problem because it serves two purposes. We get the entire motor set out to put it in the FRS, and obviously Reed has an Altezza as well, so it means we could put some of the good parts from this car into that car. This is awesome. We're super stoked about this. We're gonna dig into it soon, and yeah, hopefully make some really good progress getting this engine and transmission into the FRS, and then, you know, obviously taking that FRS to the next step.
Distributor. Okay, what are we doing?
We're putting the lift up, kind of, today. We're just choosing where it's gonna sit, and we're probably gonna drill a couple holes in the ground to make the thing sit, but we're not gonna hook up all the electrical yet. That's a bit of a project, but we just need to figure out where we want this thing, and we have enough manpower here today to get them erected.
We'll have to give it a nice wipe down too, eh?
No, don't clean anything ever.
Hello.
Hi.
You got any apples today?
Only one.
the terrifying part, man, to be honest.
I know it's so close to Carly's car, and this thing's like already almost tipped over like
It is
twice.
so heavy, it is so like unwieldy. We gotta figure out where the base plates are gonna sit, which means we gotta figure out the distance in between the two posts. So Logan did the only sensible thing of the evening so far, and he Googled the model number of the lift to try and find a manual online. We'll see. It's also hard to know how we're gonna get cars in and out of the shop without it being like massively inconvenient without doing it.
The route we're gonna have to do this is like pull a car straight out and probably put dollies on the rear and just spin it.
Yeah.
We've asked ChatGPT, and this is supposed to be 10 to 12 feet. I think we're gonna do 10 because still need to maintain some room here to walk by. But yeah, we're measuring out 10 there, and then we're gonna measure out 10 here, so it's even in between the door and doesn't look goofy when you look at it from the road.
I go home at night, I pick up lifts for fun. You're sliding around like a bunch of wusses. You sissies got a nice heated garage, huh? Not a goddamn car in yours got Mickey Thompson's. I let lifts fall on me for dessert. I see that you're wearing safety gloves. I put my hands in gear oil before I have dinner. Tape measure, huh? Back in my day, I just look at it and bolt it right in. I see that you got shoes on, pussy. Back in...
We made a lot of progress today because we did a lot of measuring and we think we got it right. All we've done so far is just anchor these posts into the ground, just with the first couple anchors so it's safe. No one's gonna knock these over, they're not gonna fall on any cars. But this was the plan for tonight, was to just get some manpower and put these posts up because they're heavy and awkward, and we're having some guests at our shop in a few days and we didn't want these things like laying on the ground, you know, for people to trip over and whatnot. So, all right, good morning. It's early, I'm at the shop. This is gonna be a quick segment, but I figured I would show you this one because it has to do with our sponsors. But yeah, our buddy TJ has had some bad car luck recently, and his daily blew up, so he bought a new daily, which is just like a E36 convertible. But we thought it'd be funny to get him some coilovers and slam it. So thank you, Max Speeding Rods. We're gonna put some coilovers at max low on his new E36. See how funny it looks. So this is it. This is the new daily. TJ already knows what we're doing. It's not like a major surprise, but it was his birthday a few days ago, so we got him some coilovers from our sponsor, Max Speeding Rods. Yay! All right, I gotta push this thing out of the way, and then we're gonna bring the E36 in. Super looking forward to when we have these things hooked up. But for now, it's just floor jack city. That's all we really need to do, a quick coilover job. This new style coilover that Max Speeding Rod has come out with is a substantially better coilover than the ones that, you know, they used to sell on like eBay and stuff. Yeah, like I said, not a life-changing coilover, but still something that's like definitely worth putting in a car if all you're trying to do is just make it lower. Now look at that. That is loose and also very blown. I think you guys have all seen coilover installs before, so I'm not gonna bore you to death with a full install, but what I'll do is I'm gonna put the camera down, finish installing these coilovers with TJ, and then we'll show you guys what the end result looks like. I mean, the car is on an angle right now, but this gives you a bit of an idea of the current ride height, so. All right, that's the last coilover in the car. The back isn't quite as low as we thought it was gonna get. I guess that's just because we were replacing extremely blown suspension with brand new coilovers, so we'll see if it settles, but we've done max low on all 4 coilovers, and yeah, the back is like, I don't know, it's a very like daily friendly ride height. It's just not super slammed. The front looks pretty good. It's like got a bit of tuck on the tire in the front, and that's not settled yet. So yeah, we'll see. Once there's some bigger wheels on this car, it should actually look pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys are looking for coilovers for your car and you just want a inexpensive, like simple option for getting your daily driver slammed or something without breaking the bank. Max Speeding Rods, they always hook us up with coilovers when we're doing stuff like this, and it's fun to be able to surprise friends with new car parts. So yeah, check the link in the description. We'll put a discount code down there too. And yeah, thanks Max Speeding Rods for always sending us free stuff. It's fun to be able to do this for our friends. Dude, I'm beat. Man, we've got so much going on in Japan. The Altezza, we gotta get the engine out of it. Got all this new merch.
We should probably go shoot a car today, huh?
We probably should shoot a car today. We got the t-shirt. Should we take your Supra out? Shoot some more of this?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's take the Supra out. Ugh. Are the keys in it?
Should be.
Cool. It's dead. It's flat. We could take Sam's brown car. It's pretty similar to yours. It doesn't have a battery. We'll take the G35 and we'll go do some donuts. It's dead. Just talked to our buddy and it looks like NAPA's got a lot of batteries in stock. What do you think? Should we just solve this problem once and for all? Welcome to another episode of All of Our Cars Are Dead, but we've got NAPA this time, and they're like the responsible adult in the friend group, so they've got us covered with all this, so we never, ever miss going out on a photo shoot ever again. Yeah, let's do the Supra first. We got this guy for the Supra. It's actually the same battery as what Sam Sleeka takes. It's an AGM battery, which is a lot better than a conventional battery for a handful of reasons. Yeah, we figured we would do an AGM battery for this car because it's gonna sit a lot, especially during the winter time. And AGM batteries typically give you a lot better cold cranking amps than a standard flooded battery. And it's got a better deep cycle recharge. So when you hook it up to one of those tenders or you boost it, typically doesn't do any damage to the lifespan of the battery. Yeah. All right, now let's hook up the battery in reverse. That's one battery down. Let's test this the good old-fashioned way. Let's see how fast this thing cranks with the 710 cold cranking amp battery. I mean, it's better than it not starting.
Yeah.
I just realized that after this, we're gonna have 4 old batteries. It's gonna be a big day for electric eels, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ocean time.
Ocean time, baby. All right, Sam car now. Next up, G35. That car has had a dead battery in it for a million years. Sure. These batteries are great if you've got a Japanese car that has specific power requirements and also decides that it wants to kill itself in a parking lot and leave you there sometimes. Instant, buddy. Another battery for the ocean, boys. Next up, battery tender. So that way when this car sits for an entire winter, that fresh battery we just put in it doesn't just deplete itself over the next few months and die. Yeah, this is a Chlor battery charger, very, very basic, but a great piece to have in the garage. I can do 6-volt batteries, 12-volt batteries. It charges at 2.5 amps, so it's super easy on the battery. And you just hook it up to the terminals, turn it on, and it's a smart charger, which means you don't have to do anything special. You don't have to worry about it. It's not gonna overcharge the battery. But yeah, really nice tool to have, and they sent us 4 of them, so we have no excuses for dead batteries from here on out. And you can see it's smart, and it knows that you've got a fully charged battery already. But, oh no, it's charging. Never mind. Just took a moment. It's smart. It's smarter than me. Okay. Ooh, I think that's the brightest the interior lights have ever been on this car. Good and easy. This is great for cars that are being stored. I mean, it works on all types of batteries and it prevents them from having deep discharges. Essentially, it stops the battery from going completely flat, gives it 2.5 amps just constantly, keeps the battery with it keeps the battery at a properly charged level, meaning that you never show up to move the car or take a car out for a photo shoot, turn the key and get nothing. So yeah, we're just waiting for Jake to show up because he just imported that Nissan Fuga. And if you guys know, when you bring cars over from Japan, usually the batteries that are in them are kind of old, pretty questionable, and not always like the best. So we figured better not take any risks. It's the exact same battery as what went into the G35, and NAPA had 2 of them. So we grabbed both, and we're gonna put this one in the Fuga as soon as Jake gets here.
All right, yeah, how the hell do you get this thing out? This thing's jammed in there.
Yeah, so basically on these cars, especially with 21s, you're gonna wanna change the battery because it uses up way more power spinning the whole diameter of these dongs. So usually the battery goes pretty flat after like 1 or 2 drives. But thankfully this NAPA Legend import is not gonna go flat spinning these 21s. Battery, good. Dead battery, bad.
All right, well, thankfully Nissan made this like the hardest battery ever to replace in the front of a car, but we did it. By we, I mean Jake. Jake did it. Yeah, that's the last one. That's 4 for 4 batteries, courtesy of NAPA, so thank you. If it wasn't for NAPA Auto Parts, I'd still be carrying around jumper cables everywhere I went in a state of anxiety because most of our cars don't start. So next time we want to take it out for a shoot, it'll actually work.